Hey everybody, welcome to Candy Coated Conversations with Candace and Tamika Heavy on the Scott. Hey Tamika.
Hi, Candy. Hi, everybody.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Look, how was your day today?
My day was great. I slept, got up,
Mm,
housework, picked up dinner, and now I'm here talking to you with y'all.
look, that's right. So you know what? Let's see. Who's in there? Hey Babs, how are you
Hey, Miss Bab.
today? Yeah, so the day was good. I made it through a week. Look, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Why, Tamika, why I just look over at my thing and I gave myself kudos. I'm getting better, y'all. I gave myself kudos. I was like, ooh,
What you
you
get
came to
kudos
work
for?
every day, girl.
Every day, Candace, 5 days
I
a
I
week.
completed a whole pay period. I said,
Oh,
oh shit.
I was not ready for that. Not a
Said,
whole pay
"Ooh,
period.
now I did have to take one day off, but that was a legit day.
Yeah,
Look, I went ahead and used some PTO and just because I had to handle some business on Tuesday, so that don't count. That was put in
right.
advance. Okay, hey Coco,
Hey,
hey Daniel
Coco.
Berry Sports Highlights. Look,
Hey,
Daniel,
Daniel.
I subscribed to the new channel, so I'm ready for the previews and things of that nature. So if you need a little motivation to start posting over there, look, I'm waiting. And I've been watching the videos. Know damn well I know very little about sports, but I'm gonna choose. This is what I decided to do in regard to this, because I think I've told people before that that there have been certain years that I'll say, "Oh, I'm gonna learn a sport this year. I think I'm gonna really do it this time with the help of Daniel Berry." Because you know what? When I was over there watching a game, even though I did, switch sides several times, I said it might be fun to get into this and maybe do a bet one day.
But just do the bet when you learn everything about the sport first, Candace, okay?
Oh, to try to watch the whole game and know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Ooh,
You can't
Lord.
just preview for 15 minutes and say, okay, yeah, I got it. Daniel, tell her, Daniel.
Oh, I thought I could do that, Tamika. Oh, God dang. Hey, Coco, what's going on? Come on up here, girl, and sit and chat with
Yeah.
us. So, today, the topic of today's show, and you guys know we just give people a little bit to get on in here and things like that, is relationship rules. Do you have rules for dating that you stick to? You don't care who comes into your life. It's my way or the highway. Either we doing it like this and you're doing these things that I need you to do to make me feel comfortable, or you're not. If you're not, we're not doing it. Now, Tamika came up with this topic. So, what was your intention with this topic, or how did you want to lead this conversation, Tamika?
I can't believe Candace just put me on the spot like this.
You're not on the spot, but when you thought of the idea, what did you think it would be good for? Look, do you have relationship rules?
No. Other than mutual respect, you respect me, I respect you. But we
Look,
don't have major rules, no.
hey Katina, hey voracious one.
Hey,
So
Katina. Hey,
so
everyone.
so so Donovan can stay out till 6 o'clock in the morning. No
I'm
issue.
not saying, okay, listen, I'm not saying that that is okay. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to put a time on you. You need to know what is the respectful time to come in the house. It's just like if I go out and like have like girls' night, I'm not going to stay until 6 o'clock in the morning, although I don't have a curfew, but I also have that mutual respect for my husband to respect him enough to not come in the wee hours of the morning. You get what I'm saying?
But you was just with the girls.
I was just in what
You was just
girls?
with the girls. You was just hanging with the girls. Why you
But
can't
what
come
time
in?
I came
Look, we
back
we
in?
went to the club and then we went to IHOP. Had a
All
little
right, well,
pancakes and stuff.
girl, I'm gonna take my IHOP to go. I got to go home.
Look, you know back in the day when you was young, that's what you used to
Yes.
do after the club. We going to the
We're going to
Denny's,
IHOP.
IHOPs, any place that's open. And look, that's like the second club right there. You know,
Yeah.
we mingling and whatnot. Um, that reminded me of a like I got triggered real quick when I thought about a Denny's.
Oh my gosh, you got a Denny story. Everybody got a Denny story.
Oh my God. Look, me and my baby daddy, we was out eating. And this is before I had a baby by him, but we was out eating and and we was waiting to pay our bill and we started waiting so long. He was just like, "Oh my God." Like we really were waiting. And he started look, he's a high head. He was just like, "They taking too let's go." I said, "No, we got to pay the bill. If you don't get up, get out that chair, we is out of here." I'm like, "No, we can't do that, Candace. If you don't get out of that chair." I was
Oh
like,
my God.
look, I was nervous as hell, y'all. But look, we
You got
did
your ass out
essentially.
that chair.
Yeah, I got my ass out that chair. We did essentially dine and dash. Dash. That wasn't good. I apologize, Denny's. You know, that's probably why they been over there treating black folks shady any damn way for people like me that did what we did that night. But I'm sorry about that. You see how I had to pause even at the memory of it. So
You did have
yeah.
to have a long pause. Like,
I
wait.
did look. That was triggering because I was like, "What?" Look, I was like, "What?" I said, "No." He said, "Get up. We've been waiting." Like he was talking it all. Get up. We've been waiting long enough. And they busy in here. And da da da. And he started talking shit. I said, "Oh my God!" But look, I got my ass up. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did get up. Look, those were the days. Look, I was in
That's
in my
funny.
20s, but when that happened. So let's see what's going on here in social media while we're still waiting on folks to come on through. We do that. Check it out, see what's going on. And I do want to find this story with DJ Vlad that Babs is talking about because so hold on, I'm over here with the things. Uh are Sukiana and Ray J dating?
That's new. I ain't hear nothing about that. I thought Ray
Hmm.
J was still with his wife. I thought they mended things for the fifth
No, the
time.
last thing that I heard, they were not together.
They broke up again.
Oh, did they? Ugh.
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
don't
know that
know.
they broke up.
So give me just a moment because I'm trying to pull this up. Y'all know I get off like pretty much only a few minutes before we get started, y'all. So, ooh, do, 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 do,
Take your
do.
time. It's Friday. I hope everybody got
Mm-hmm.
their wine glass. Clink, 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 clink.
Yes, everybody have a little something to sip on. I hope so. It's Friday night. If you don't drink, we not pressuring you. Get you a nice ice cold glass of water, and that may just
Water.
do it for you. What? Yeah.
Pepsi. You will burp faster.
Pepsi or Coke. Something. Uh, Man, I really want to find that story because I
Oh.
didn't get to see it yesterday. I saw it really quick, and you know how you can lose a story quick here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, and what kills me, why is the timeline clogged up and really nothing is even too much happening?
Katina said that they're not together. Ray J and Princess.
Oh, okay. Yes, look, I'm about to dump this story again. I look,
What
the
story?
world. I'm trying to find that one with DJ Flad, and he was being disrespectful to a woman, and I wanted to to jump into the detail and see what was going on. From what I heard that he even attempted to get her fired or something
What?
like that. Yeah, DJ Vlad. Now y'all know there's a lot of controversy about DJ Vlad. I mean, he has a lot of connections. He really is, hey, let's just be honest, he's very big in the hip hop community. He is a white man. So a lot of people take issue with that. Honestly, it's like, to me, hip hop is universal. At this point, everybody loves hip hop. So to act like that someone is a certain race that they don't know just as much about hip hop, like literally, there's people that were born in the hip hop age, and of course they know hip hop as much as anybody else. There are white hip hop fans that know more about hip hop than I know about hip hop. Just because I'm black don't mean I know everything about hip hop and all these artists and things like that.
Yeah,
And he
that's true.
definitely keeps up on the culture and stuff like that. But a lot of people feel like he's a culture vulture, and they not really rocking with him in any capacity and don't think anyone else is. But a lot of people mess with DJ Vlad. A lot of people go on his show. He has interviews, exclusives. He's talking to any and everybody in the hip hop community. So it's like that is his livelihood and he's gotten rich off of it. So I mean, I'm not hating on the man for that. But if he's being disrespectful, you know, I don't know. I want to see the story. Can't find it. Yeah, I am not finding it. It's
I
kind of
can't
making
find it
it's
either.
kind of making me wonder. Did he get it pulled? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's what I'm saying, Babs. Because like Babs, I have been trying to get that story since this morning when you brought it up. I can't find any. The post that I did see about it, I no longer see. Hey, Star Olivia, how are
Yeah, I
you?
checked Hey Star, I checked Neighborhood Talk Shade Room. I didn't check Hollywood Unlock yet.
Yes. So I can't find it. So in the meantime, let me go and give an update on something that I showed the other day. Now I am going to put a trigger warning on this, okay? Because it's very alarming. Like it was uh, oh, now I want to pause. I want to pause. I want to go to this because we talked about this morning. Remember we this morning we talked about that teacher that had the students braiding his hair. Well, he has a little something here. It says, teacher that was ridiculed for letting middle school students unbraid his hair gets emotional while reading letters of support from current and former students. So I'm going to get onto that. Hey, Coco.
Hey
Wait, Coco must be going to go
Coco.
pick up Riley. You going to
Yeah.
go pick up Riley?
She in the car already.
Okay, hey, Riley.
Hey
so,
Riley.
so let's look at this since we just looked at this
Amidst all the
story.
controversy that has come from this video that I posted,
So I'm gonna pull him up so we can see what's the latest on him.
I wanted to come on here and read some of the messages that my students have been sending me during some of the messages that they've been sending me.
Oh,
During this time, hey bestie, I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay.
This is so sad.
My
yeah,
class misses you
because
so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. I want you to know that the class and others got your back, and we will always stand behind you and out for you no matter what happens. We got you. Again,
I think the
we miss
kid.
you and we love you so much, and can't wait for you to come back. I wish that this never happened because it feels like we're losing you. Come back soon. Don't be gone too long because if you're not back by Monday, I know something's up. But anyways, I also made sure that the classroom was clean before we left. Love you, missed you. Love you, miss you. See you later. Hi, Mr. White. We've been seeing all this stuff going on, and so has your other former students, and I just want you to know that we're standing with you. I'm literally in my junior year of high school right now, and seeing all this, you were my and many others' favorite teacher. Many of
Oh, this makes me sad. My
This
opinion's not
makes me
changing,
so
but it does
sad.
make me sad. So
many of your
we definitely
students
have to
and
talk
former
about
students are
this.
doing our best to advocate for you. You're one of the few teachers that made me really feel like I had a voice and opinion. And not only that, you made learning fun and encouraging. At the end of the day, some people won't understand that some adults genuinely have a good heart. And it comes have a good heart when it comes to dealing with children, and that's probably never going to change. But we know parents, staff, etc. None that there knows that there has never been anything weird going on, and that there was never any insinuation of that. The people that actually matter knows where your heart is, and that's all that matters. During COVID, you quite literally helped me through my 8th grade year by just being an adult I knew I could go to if I was having any problems. It's in you being you, and don't let anyone change that. For the GOAT. What's up, Mr. White? I know that your situation may not be looking the best, but just know that you'll get through it, and we all know your real intentions. Remember, your remember your Bruce Lee quote. Remember your Bruce Lee quote. Can't wait for your return. P.S. Your Air Maxes are in the boys' locker room. I seen them today after practice, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I just put them in there. My Bruce Lee quote is, if you have an emotional reaction to anything someone says or does to you, means that that person can control you, and you should not be controlled by anyone.
Okay, this is very, very touching,
Dear
but
Mr.
look,
White,
It is. This got
we're
me
getting the
wanting to
point.
cry.
Yes, we're getting the point. But you know what? What I think, because I said it this morning, you guys, I don't think that he meant any harm to these
He
children.
did
I don't think
not.
that
I
there
don't think
is
so.
anything going on. I
Yeah.
really don't think that he thought that he was making a mistake, which I definitely feel like he should not have done that. I don't know if he had done it previously, but I feel, and whether he's a teacher or not, he's a young teacher, but I feel that he made a mistake in judgment doing that. But I definitely don't think he did anything wrong, meant any harm at all. And honestly, if people are making him, I think his tears are because he's probably a really good teacher. His students love him, but in that
Passionate.
moment with that misstep, people are trying to make him out to be a creep. And that's wrong, you
Yeah, and
guys.
yes, that is. But I also want to reverse this because I see it a lot. I mean, even when I was in school, like when females will like play with like their like teacher's hair, like especially if they have long hair, like and what that's what like the elementary and maybe middle schoolers, like they will, fondle with the teacher hair. So
Hmm.
if it was the woman, it would have been totally different. They're only doing this because it's a man. Like, I'm gonna just stick to that because that's just bias to me. He didn't have to lose his
Yes.
job for this.
Well,
Because
now,
look,
now let
now
me
the
say
kids
that.
is
Now, I will
affected.
say this. I will say this. The post does say he does not say that he lost his job or anything like that. I'm on his page now trying to see. I don't see anything like that. So we
He
don't,
probably
so I don't know if
suspended.
he suspended. Yes, I'm thinking it's probably something like that. And the thing of it is, he hasn't even taken the offensive video down that's offending, because clearly parents have to be chiming in on this level. Take this down. Now, I did see one lady, I'm going to click on this now. I did see one lady said, my daughter is in the black and white right here where I'm put. That's my daughter. Um, Oh, here's something from a parent. Let's read this. She said, my child is one of his students. I'm 100% supportive of the Illuminator. Our girls need to learn healthy, non sexual relationships with men to better understand how they should be treated and addressed. Mommy and daddy can't protect them 24/7, and they need to know safe spaces outside the home. For the parents who said they wouldn't allow their daughters to do this, you aren't there to prevent them in that moment, so your daughter would most likely participate if they felt comfortable. Our daughters are sexualized daily, and the true innocence of playing in hair is overlooked. These girls grew up doing this to their dolls. What makes this so inappropriate? The Illuminator, you know I'm one of your biggest supporters. Some parents have no idea the craziness their daughters really face.
And I agree with this lady 100%. That's all my words. There you go. She just put
Okay,
everything in one.
now, let me read this one because this one is a differing view. So we have to take all sides. Someone said, first, allow me to thank you for your contribution to our educational system and these students' educational careers. I too work in education, and I'm also a parent. There's a part of me that cringes seeing this even as I listen to your take. I feel like it's inappropriate because there's a level of personal space that we all need to have, especially between students and teachers, male or female. I appreciate that these young ladies are comfortable enough with you to do this. However, you don't know exactly what's going on in their minds. Some of them may have a crush on you and see this as a great opportunity to touch you or be closer to you in some way. And she's very right in saying this. This is part of for my reasoning why I said I didn't agree that he should have done this. Um, Although I'm sure you're mentally and physically strong enough to control yourself, had one of these ladies shared their feelings that they may have for you, with you, we have to remember that there's always a way for inappropriate behaviors or relationships to begin. We've seen countless times that this has happened between students and teachers. Also, we need to be sure that we are teaching our young people to never feel so comfortable with an adult outside of their parents that they would be okay with doing something like this. Lastly, I see a lack of professionalism here as well. Yes, it may be the end of the day, and yes, you may have an appointment immediately after, but once your hair is taken down, it's not presentable and you're still supposed to be in professional mode until you're off school grounds. Personally, I don't care to see men with long hair anyways, locks, braids, etc. That's just a personal opinion. I would like to ask if someone from your district office, let's say the director of schools or maybe the superintendent of schools, were to walk in and see this, what do you think their reaction would be? Especially if they happen to be a guest they were showing around the school. Unfortunately, so many have ruined it for people like you because they've had inappropriate encounters with students. However, we have to conduct ourselves accordingly. I think that was perfectly said. I think it was perfectly said
You think so?
because I didn't agree even this morning. I think so. I didn't agree that he should be having them do that. Um that was unprofessional.
Okay, so the part where she said, like they would probably build like a different relationship, like gain a crush and stuff like that. Well, standing in front of the damn chalkboard teaching could still gain a crush. You know what I mean? Like, I look.
But
I
all
don't
that
know.
all
Like,
that
I
you
wouldn't
playing
take
in his
it.
hair, you got to think of the age of these girls. Some young ladies can get a little obsessive and things like that. He appears to be a younger age teacher, and they're kind of right at that cusp. of womanhood and adulthood and things like that, but
Developing.
they're still children. And you never know how their emotions could be. They could think or take this, oh, he said that I could be one-on-ones. You just don't know what goes through these age girls' minds. You know what I mean? And I think he had a lapse in judgment. I don't think it was anything intentional. I don't think he even thought of it that far. Okay, we got an echo. All right. So I just don't think I think he just made a mistake. So I hope that they're not taking it um too far. So let me get to some of these comments in regard to this. Hey, that's what I said. Hey, Venus. So that's what I
Hey
said.
Venus, hey,
What
what I
they
said.
said definitely a misstep, unfortunately, in a professional setting these days. Yeah, and right, definitely should not have videotaped to put on social media. And giving the backlash that he's getting, I'm shocked that he still has it up. So look, are we messing around? Was this done for clout? What is this? Because if you're a teacher that is sitting in tears up here recording, keep in mind, I honestly I don't like people that just want to put everything on, but you're recording yourself crying in tears, emotional. What are you trying to garner doing that? Because if you're really being reprimanded and your job is on the line and your credibility and your reputation, things like that, why is that video still even up? I would have taken it down. As a teacher, I would have taken it down. Okay, so Babs said, just my opinion, I think he probably is a wonderful teacher and that he didn't do anything to harm the students. But he also said that he was really close to the kids outside of school. Hey, Tita. Hey, Worthy. Worthy
Hey
said, I
Tita
agree with
Weeda,
that
hey
lady too,
Worthy.
because I don't think he meant no harm. Yeah, I definitely don't. I think he shouldn't have did it, but I don't think he meant any harm. So, Babs continues, no teacher should be having a relationship with any students outside of school just because these things that are happening with other teachers, that is not good. Just my opinion. Tita said, what if one of those students, gr- what if one of those girls took his hair home with them? Lord knows what intentions they have. Oh, goodness.
Okay, I got a confession, y'all. It's not that's this type of confession, but when I was in my 10th grade year, I lived with my English teacher. Like my aunt sent me to go live with my English teacher because we built like a relationship. So not a sexual relationship or nothing like that, but it was like a mentor mother-daughter relationship. Like she just attached to me. Well, I guess like we like attached to each other or something like that. And she's still my mentor till this day. But now like I just graduated her to be my godmom. But I lived
Mhm.
with her from my 10th grade to my 12th grade year of high school. So it's just like maybe this is like a character
So did
building. Like
everybody
maybe
know about that? Was everybody aware at the
everybody
school?
knew about that. Yes, the principal, everybody knew. She was the one that had put me in college. Everybody
Mhm.
knew because they knew that I guess I needed that support anyway because I didn't have it at
Mhm.
home. So by her like stepping up, I feel like that's what gave the school like, okay, it's okay, you know. But she drove me to school. I mean, remember, I'm like living with her for 3 whole years. So I'm like living
Mhm.
with her and she taking me to school. Of course, she's going to like her class while like I am going to my class. But this is my high school year. But yeah, the last three
Mhm.
years of my high school, I was not with family. I was with a teacher, a English teacher.
Oh, wow. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it sounds like everybody was on the up and up about it. Yeah, they probably had, I'm sure she probably had to go to a couple of meetings about this, and making sure it was going to be okayed and everything. But that's nice that you were, a mother figure, that you had that mother figure that you needed in your life. But you know what? And you're younger than me, Tamika, but times have changed even from then with you. And we see, and it's always gone on. We've always had these bad apples, these teachers that were bad apples that gave a person pause, like, okay, what's going on here? But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that worked out for you, but we will have to admit that there is some sexism going on because um there would have been no way in hot hell that it would have been okay that you said, "Oh, I'm going to go live with my male teacher." Do you even then? Do you think that would have
My aunt wouldn't
fly?
allow if I want to go live with my male teacher. My aunt would not allow that. Like the first thing she asked
So,
was, "Is like is the lady married?" Like that's the first thing she said. I'm like,
mhm,
no. But then at that point, they basically had a meeting. So it was like my aunt did have to give the school like some like type of content because she had like full custody of me once my grandfather basically transferred me to her. So
mhm.
she just, I guess, build up paperwork. I don't know what type of paperwork because at this time I'm young. Like I don't know like the little back work that they had, but I
What
know
was
that
going
it
on
was
behind the
paperwork
scenes?
involved. Yeah, but like I know that it had to be paperwork involved to say like, okay, yeah, like I give her permission to, I guess, take care of her. Like my aunt literally let me live with my teacher from 10th to 12th grade. But at that time, it was the best thing for me. It was the best thing
Okay.
for me.
Well, I'm glad that worked out for you. I definitely am. Okay, Voracious One said, welcome back, Coco. Voracious One said, I believe this is an experiment and we will find out once it's complete. Uh, that's what I said. Put it on social media, force the school to do something. I'm sure they got bombarded with phone calls or communications. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yep. Hey, Steelers. That's what they
Yeah,
said. Those tears seem for real, but I don't think he was fired. Yeah, they said he hadn't mentioned at all that he had been fired. Okay. But he
so
definitely
what
needs
did
to
they
take
do?
that video down from
Suspend
his
him?
page. I'm sure others have it, at least from his page. I'm sorry, Coco. What did you say?
So what did they do? Suspend him?
Not that we don't even know if he's been suspended.
Oh. So what are you
So
crying for?
so I don't know, just getting emotional with support or whatever. But you know
I
what? If
felt
he's a
like
good guy and has feelings, I'm sure that he was, felt some type of way about the comments that he's been seeing. That can be hurtful. I mean, because basically any comment that's being made is stating inappropriateness and that oh basically that he could be a predator, some type of predator, you know so I'm sure that was very hurtful, to see and hear those things.
I felt like it was inappropriate. Um, what happened with the kids taking his braids out, but I didn't feel like it warranted him being fired. So I hope that he
No,
didn't
and
get
I
any
hope he
type of
doesn't have
strong
that to deal
repercussions.
with.
Yeah,
Because I really just he made a mistake, So Steelers Diva said, I'm just now joining in. There's another video that I saw of him yesterday where he was allowing his students to polish his nails. Apparently, these kids like beauty and pampering. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move on to let's see if there's anything else kind of pressing and interesting, and then we'll get into our topic for the day. Let's see here.
I want to say hi to everybody that came in. I didn't individually say hi. Did we, Candy? Did we say hi to everybody?
Uh-huh.
I didn't.
Oh, now
Hey,
let's watch
Stillers.
this.
Kitty said, uh-huh.
Yeah, I found something. Let's watch this. I think we're just going to continue with this storyline because look, it says a North Carolina teacher shows her students taking down her braids amid viral controversy surrounding male teacher doing the same exact thing. I hadn't seen this. So let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there we go. Um, Tay Rose, my students had my braids out in 25 minutes. Somebody in the comments says she better take this down before they get her next. Because you know what? This is what's going to end up happening. These teachers are going to start showing this stuff like this, which you really shouldn't be having your student. You really should not be having your students doing this type of thing. If you don't have no friends, no kids at home, your partner, whatever, this what's going to end up being brought up, and mark my words, it's going to be brought up that this is actually a paid service. And so that you're using the students so that you don't have to pay. Mark my words that this is going to be brought up. And it's true. This is a paid service. So, of course, you're even more trouble if you try to pay these kids and things like this. But the fact that you're doing
All right,
this,
Candy, you do got a point in that. It is a paid. It's like
there,
the
yeah,
labor law.
yeah, it's a paid
Oh,
service.
it is
People people
underage.
get paid to do this. And that's going to get brought up. And that's going to make this even worse. So
Yes,
while I
yes.
know that you're trying to support your fellow coworker by posting yourself, and I'm not saying that you should hide it because if you've been doing it, hey, you've been doing it, but that is going to be brought up as well. When they're looking into this, and especially if you have black parents and mothers that are upset about him doing that, that's going to be brought up. The fact
Yeah,
that you
you
just
have a
you
point.
use your students to circumvent having to pay actual money to do that. So, yeah. Okay, so let's get into our topic today, you guys. Relationship, Coco, you got relationship rules to dating you? Do you have some rules that you stand hard, fast, and firm on? If somebody wants to date you, let's talk about it, girl. And you guys, the link is pinned at the top if you want to join the conversation. But of course, we're going to be grabbing your comments from the chat as well.
Okay,
What
so
about
I
it,
got I
Coco?
got one rule. If
Okay,
you
what
got
is it, girl?
if you have a any any female friends, I need to know about them in the beginning. We can't be dating or be together 2, 3, 4, 5 years and then you pop up talking about, oh, this my
That's my
best
sister.
friend, this my home girl. Nah, cuz.
That's a good one, Coco. But Coco, what if they didn't even like talk to the girl or talk to the woman in years? Like they lost contact and then they
Ain't my
get
fault.
back
You
in
had
contact with
amnesia.
Facebook.
It's too late. It's too late. I'm
But what
sorry.
if he forget that, you know,
That's on
to mention
him.
it because they haven't been communicating like that?
Oh
Life been
well.
life been.
Oh
Okay,
Go ahead,
well.
so
Coco.
as
You
long
might as
as
well.
is
You better stay in the dust and
okay,
forgotten.
look, y'all see, look, Coco be sounding all sweet, but she a little sour when it
Yeah,
comes to look, come to
she
her man, her
definitely
man, her
sour.
man. She gonna be
Yeah.
sour at your ass. Look, let me ask you, Coco. Okay, so you don't like new friends being brought up. But if from day one he said, you know, I do have a female best friend. Look, just like I put, it's so funny you said this, Coco, because I put this in the description. But yeah, me and my best friend, we've been best friends since the third grade.
That happens. Like I believe that men and women can be friends, strictly platonic. I'm cool with that. I just need to know up front, and then we can all be friends.
What if he say when we were
She said we could
26?
all be friends.
What if he say to you, but we did have sex when we were 24. Would that change it?
Oh hell no, that ain't a friend.
But they've been friends from third grade. They never did anything till they were 21, Coco. And it wasn't for them. They just maintained the friendship.
Now once you cross that line, and and I would thank him for his honesty. But once you
I'm
cross that line, it's a no for me.
I look, I had a vulgar thought. I might as well just voice it. I said to myself, I said, Coco say once he been up in them guts. No, no, no. We ain't no backsies.
Coco, look at this comment from Beth. Laugh out loud, Coco. I'm not even gonna say hi to your baby daddy. Laugh my ass off.
Listen, I'm not like to speak you. Like you can stand next to my man. I ain't finna bite your head off or want to fight you because, of that. But nah, I'm cool. Like, just give me the common courtesy. Introduce me up front. Because if it was the other way around, they would want that respect. You feel me?
Yes. And you
Yeah.
know what? I'm laughing, but I'm really being facetious because I think I would be a little leery of female friends and I want to know all the details on female friends because I've said on a previous show, I don't know if it was my show or some show over at Bangers, I have guy friends, but my close guy friends, I dated them once upon a time and we still just maintain friends. So I don't really personally have any guy friends that I have never had sex with. I
That
know.
makes sense. You say you know what?
Yeah, I
I
know.
do.
With a
But
silence.
and see, I guess that's the difference because I do. I have a couple of guy friends that I've been friends with for a number of years, and it's always been strictly platonic. We they're never crossed the line. Never.
I don't
Going
have
back
that.
to
Yeah.
college. Going back to college.
Yeah. It
They call me
always
sis.
it always started that we started off dating in a relationship and then we became friends. We still became it was nothing bad, so we still just real cool and stuff like that.
And
And
Candy, is no
and I
problem with your
hmm,
current relationship? Like, okay, so with any current relationship that you had or have, it was no
I stopped
issue.
communication. I stopped communication, so it was never an
Oh, okay, so
issue.
you just cut it off communication.
Mhm. Mhm.
But did you tell them the reason why you cut off communication, or
No, because it has always just kind of been understood,
so Candy, you
because we
ghosted them?
not really, because when we touch base, and when I'm saying this, I'm not saying it to say that we're friends, that we talk every day and things like that. So it's never
Hmm.
really an issue in that. It's just that we
Yeah.
real cool afterwards. Like if I run into him, hey, we hug each other, catch up, things like that. So
Candy.
and that I
Candy.
would. Hmm.
Are they friends with benefits?
If time allots it, if the time works out. Like that's why I say I would be suspicious of
See,
female friends.
that's a
That's why I say I
different
would
kind of
still.
friend.
Yeah, I was. That's why I say I would be suspicious of friends because if I'm single I'm speaking of one particular person. If I'm single and he's single, yeah, we go there. But with this particular person, I'm not gonna get into all that. But yeah, but
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
not a friend.
What is he?
That
He.
that that's a friend with benefits.
Benefits. That's definitely a friend with
Oh,
benefits.
okay.
Like a show and tell toy. Like I'll pick you up when I feel like to
Show and
put you
tell
down when I
toy.
don't want you no more.
Okay, now look, let me see.
It
I
ain't nothing
pulled
wrong
up.
with that, honey.
Oh, so let me share this an official definition of relationship rules. So let me share my screen. Dang, I feel alone. Y'all ain't got cool people that y'all used to date that y'all real cool with. I know
No.
I ain't the only one. So it says, what are relationship rules? Relationship rules are guidelines or boundaries put in place by couples to ensure a healthy, happy, long term relationship. These ground rules allow both couples to have the kind of relationship they desire and deserve. These healthy relationship rules shouldn't feel scary or strict as they are there to ensure the relationship is a safe space for both individuals. Instead of seeing them as restrictive, couples who set relationship rules do so to put everything in place so they have the best chance at success. Relationship rules vary from couple to couple, with some people preferring to set guidelines around their sex life or how they will cope during tough times. It says, are they important? Not every couple sets relationship rules as they might fear this kind of structure will impact their true love dynamic. However, relationship rules can be really helpful when understanding your own needs as well as your partner's. It helps couples define what they consider non negotiable when it comes to long term partner or any deal breakers they may have. While you don't need to draw up a strict list of relationship rules, discussing these guidelines with your partner can help you formulate the kind of future you want. With such a clear strategy in place, it can prevent conflicts um, before they arise and help couples sidestep silly breakups or arguments. So that they're not bad. Having the rules that make you feel comfortable in your relationship is not a bad thing. So what do you guys think about that? So Coco, you say you really only have one rule. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Coco may have stepped back. Okay, so what about you, Tamika? You said that I don't know if you actually answered the question. I think it was before we really got started. What type of rules do you have, if any, or do you believe in relationship rules for
I don't
yourself
have any
personally?
rules. I don't have any rules. I just feel like it should be a respect thing. Just respect me. That's it. If I know that you, but I don't. Okay. I feel like I don't want to be biased with this because I don't have that much experience with different relationships. So in this conversation, I could only base it on what I experienced. And what I experienced was I didn't need any rules because I was highly respected as a woman, you know, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes perfect
Okay.
sense. It's
Okay.
like you didn't
Yeah.
feel the need. Okay, so
Yeah.
with that being
So,
said, let me ask you. You say that you don't have any relationship rules, but do you have rules imposed on you?
ooh, you want
Spoken
to
or
get
unspoken?
deep. You want to get deep?
Deep, deep, deep. And put y'all's
Damn.
in the chat. If you got rules in your relationship, let's hear what you got. Let's see what you got.
Ooh.
Put it in the chat, y'all. Or hop on up. Spoken, and these rules, they can be spoken or unspoken. But
What
do
you
you
mean by
have them?
spoken or unspoken? What you mean?
Because look, a lot of times people operate off of look, you know how we are. What's understood don't need to be explained. So you may
Okay.
have expectations put on you that like I shouldn't have to tell you that. But what if one day you break what you feel like or what your partner feels like? I shouldn't have to have told you that.
Ooh.
Like, oh, you let somebody you got in a car with somebody just to be so you could get home quick and you rode in a car with another man. That may be something that he would have never thought that you would do. So he would never even speak about it because it would be automatic that if you trying to get home and there's an issue going on, that you should have called me to come get you. That's an
Mm-hmm.
example, you know? Okay.
No, I don't have those kinds of rules. No, I don't think I do. Now, when it comes, oops, sorry, Coco. I thought I let you.
I
Now,
put
when
her
it
up and we
comes,
both put her up at the same time.
yeah, I'm sorry. So, hey, witches brew.
Hey,
So,
witches brew.
I don't have rules for him. Let's just say that I don't have rules for my husband. No, I don't because I trust him 100%. But however, the role switch, I don't think that he don't like me with male friends, but I mean, and I could respect that, but his main thing is I am so friendly. He be like, you just so goddamn friendly. Like you just talk to anybody. Like you just friendly. So I think that that's
Oh
his
my God.
only
I've heard that
rule.
before. I've heard that before. And I'm like, what?
Like this is my personality. I can't help
Yeah.
it. Like I
Hey,
can't
Curly
help
Cookie.
it that I'm grab. Hey, Carly cousin.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So I think
I,
that's my only rule.
I
Okay.
was
All right.
I, I was trying to say in the car that that wasn't my only rule. That was just one rule.
Hey,
Um,
Miss Jacqueline.
Uh-oh. What's the rules? Hey, Jacqueline. Welcome.
Another rule that I have in relationships: no arguing in front of company. If one
Yes,
of the other
girl.
do
Oh,
something
okay.
to upset the other, we will wait till the company's gone and we behind closed doors and we talk about it. You know what I mean? We don't do that
Damn,
in front
Coco.
of
Oh,
company.
hell
Yes.
yeah. That's
Yes.
automatic. That's
That's an
automatic.
automatic. That's why I didn't even think of that being a
If you
rule.
do anything to
Like,
try to belittle me or embarrass me in any
or
type of
even
way,
vice
and if
versa.
you know me, you know the things that I'm comfortable and uncomfortable with,
Yes.
you know?
Yes. Yes.
Um, but yeah, anything like that. And no, we are not going to argue in front of anybody. Anybody.
Yes, anybody. Like, listen, I could be arguing with you in the car with us, but once we step out that damn car, we gonna be smiling, holding hands like we the lovable damn couple ever. Like, do not do that. Like, I don't know, but that's a good one though. But I just feel like that. I mean, that just come with the respect thing. Like, I don't even like arguing in front of my kids. Like, who you talking to? No, who you talking? Okay, let me just walk away. Like, cause I'm
That's
not about
right.
to get the last word.
Right.
Let me just walk away. You know,
Yep.
like
Right.
most
That's a
people, they
very
want to
important
stay in
rule.
battle. Like, no, that's toxic. Like, I'm teaching my daughter to be toxic with her me, or he is teaching our son to be toxic with his me. Like, no, I don't like
Yeah.
that. That's a good one.
Yep, that's a very good one because you know what? You and this is veering off topic cuz it's a whole cuz we actually have a show planned, to discuss this more in depth. So when I know that it's on the agenda, I try not to go too much in it, but I will say this. You don't know the people that are on the outside looking at your relationship and very envious of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I'm
there
picking
are
up what you're
people
putting
that
down.
look for the cracks. There are people that will stand by and look for the cracks and look for the cracks. So when you do that, arguing in public in front of people or have that attitude, oh, if it's something going on I don't like, I'm checking that right then and there. Like, come on now, are you that impulsive? That you can't wait for a private conversation. And if it is so important that you address me in that moment, you need to ask me politely to step away. And we can even go to the car if you have to have an immediate discussion, but you are not going to address me in any type of way in type publicly. Cause you're gonna be literally
Yeah,
you're gonna be standing
secretly.
there talking to yourself. You're gonna be standing there talking to yourself, and then in that moment, whatever small indiscretion that there was that you feel like I committed, you just blew it up 20 times more for me.
Yep.
That's me
Perfectly
though,
said.
cause
That's me too.
I'm a blow up.
I'ma blow up and you're gonna regret that you even opened up your mouth. Okay. So don't do that. Now I did
That's
have to
right.
get out of character one time, and that one time was like years in the beginning before my kids. And after
What
that,
happened? Tell us the story.
look at you. You always want the tea. You
Yeah,
want
I
the
want
tea?
the tea,
I'm gonna give y'all the
the
tea.
tea and the juice.
All right, because I am off tonight. So yeah. So wait, what was the tea? I ain't had no tea, Candace. What you talking about?
Yeah, but what? Why did you said you had to blow up one time? What happened?
Oh yes, okay. So he took me to his aunt house for the first time. Um so his mother was there. Now this is when I already met his grandmother or whatever like that. So I'm like, okay, this is my first time meeting his mom and his aunts and things like that. Okay, fine and cool. So I go in the house, of course everybody greet me, things like that. To believe it or not, y'all, I was so shy, right? This man leaves me in the motherfucking living room, goes downstairs, drinking and everything else, come back upstairs. Now, remind you, I'm feeling awkward as shit because this is my first time around these people, right? So he comes up to me, y'all, and he like, "What's wrong with you?" I looked at him and I walked right the fuck outside to the car because I don't know who the fuck you talking to like that, right? So he comes out to the car like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "It's not what you say, it's just how you say it." Like, I don't know whether that was like your big man pants role to say, like, well, why you just sitting here, like, like, what is wrong with you? But you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Now, I could have said it in there, but you got a lot of motherfuckers in there, and it's only me by myself, so I can't fight all the motherfuckers by myself. But I did
The
come
Utah.
outside to approach your ass with that. And after that, shit, I ain't had no fucking problems after that. And I gave him the same mutual respect.
Now, my baby daddy had a rule that I had a problem with.
Oh, tell us, Coco.
So his deal was no matter
Look
if
at
we
Candy, tell us,
were
Coco.
no matter if we were on the out, mad at each other or had pissed each other off or whatever, that he wanted me in the bed.
What? Well, hold on. I gotta break this down. He wanted you just to be in the bed, or in the bed and possibly ready for sex if he wanted sex.
both.
Oh,
And
see, I can't
and
do that.
and
I can't do that.
right.
If
And
I'm mad,
I couldn't
if we're
either.
really mad and beefing, I don't want to have no sex with you. And I
Well,
know
not only
there's people
that,
that say that's wrong to do, but no,
well,
no.
not only that, um if I'm laying next to you and I'm really pissed off and you sleeping peacefully and I'm pissed the fuck off, I might haul off and knock the hell out your motherfucking ass while you sleep. So just let me be out on the couch if that's where I want to be until I cool the fuck off. But he hated that shit with a
Yeah, because my
passion.
thing is, do not go to sleep mad at me. Like, do not go to like, and you know what? That is a unspoken rule too that I have. But I think that I did that way in the beginning. Like, we cannot lay down, say our prayers, and still be mad at each other. I will not allow that. Like, although you probably pissed me the fuck off, and I pissed you the fuck off, but once we lay in this bed, we better kiss each other goodnight and go to fuck to sleep because I'm not with that. Like, even when like we like leave the house, you better kiss me bye. When you come in the house, you better kiss me hi. I don't know. I'm just that old woman relationship. Let's just say that. I'm an old woman in a young person body. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. That's okay. Let me see. Let's see who else has. Oh, here's Curly Cookie said. Just dropping in to say hey and give my support. Great show tonight, ladies. Thank you, Curly
Oh, thank you for
Cookie.
your support. Yeah, continued
Curly
support. Hey,
Cookie Candy
Venus.
King. Venus been in here,
Curly
girl.
Cookie Candy Cane. I like that name.
Okay,
That's
so
cute.
Witches Brew said, but see, those are unspoken rules we both know. So it's like you do have to communicate your unspoken, just, I mean, sometimes it's okay just to reiterate what you think. Like, yeah, I noticed you kind of didn't like, when I did this. Did I get that wrong? Or, should I not do it? Sometimes, check in. Sometimes it's okay to check in. Bap said, but Candace, you can tell if he's a real friend, if it's a real friend to your man. It's steps to know. Babs, what's the steps to know? Are you talking about if a female friend, or I guess it could go for male as well? Still, as Diva said, a rule is don't have everyone all up in your business. Keep what goes on in
Yes.
our house between us. Yes.
Yes. That's what my pastor said when he married us actually. He like, this is the advice that I have for you guys. Keep people out of y'all business. And I carried that shit for 13 years. I carried that shit.
That's right. Yes, because honestly, nobody, even like for instance, this is how I feel. Even when a relationship is in trouble and times are hard between you two, there should be nobody that knows more about what's going on or that has you feeling on the outs with your mate before your mate knows. I feel that. Like, why are people other you mean you went and talked to other people and you haven't even told me what issue you have with me yet? That's a relationship rule.
Yes, that is.
Because
That's
that's very
important
hurtful.
rule.
Thank
That's
you for
very
the super.
hurtful.
Is this a chat or super
Super
chat, Coco?
sticker.
Oh, super sticker. Look, it say it right there. Look at me. Thank you for the super sticker, Coco.
He
You're
said that,
welcome.
not me. Thank you, Coco. Hey, Angel, welcome.
Hey, Angel. So yeah, so I know I said a question, or that I
Well,
just
what
made a
was the
comment.
question?
Oh, I just may have made a comment. But yeah, that's hurtful to have other people knowing things and inside information directly from you, like not gossip, but directly from you of things that you're unhappy with and you've yet to address those issues to me. That's very hurtful in a relationship.
Yeah, that is hurtful in a relationship.
Mhm. So let me see here, you guys. Let me see. Now, here's something I found for some successful rules to a relationship. So we're really going to quickly go through these. Let's see. Come on up, Angel.
Yes, come
Now
up. You
I
know you
know you're
always
look,
welcome.
you know we have a small little group here anyways. I know you are more comfortable in members only. Which you know what? Okay, let me also tell you guys. Maybe we'll do a members only tomorrow, a members only chat. So, yeah, we'll do that, but it won't be until later in the evening because unfortunately I have a work training tomorrow. So, y'all know I love staying up late on Friday nights, but I cannot do that today because I have a training tomorrow. Okay, so let's see. 11 essential rules for a successful relationship. Okay, so here's rule number one, and let's see if this resonates with anyone. Never ever curse at each other. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, I can tell when your voice even changes. And ladies, am I the only one? Like I can
No, you're
No.
like you
absolutely
don't
right.
even have to curse or anything like that, but I can tell when your tone talking to me changes.
Or your
And
face, facial
Or your
expression.
right,
yes,
right.
yes, Coco.
People act like people you can't pick up on these type of cues and stuff like that. But a lot of these guys, look, come on, don't act like that because they'll say that you changed up. Oh,
Yes.
I saw how you look. They'll put it on you. So don't be afraid to put that same energy on them. But no, that's very. I don't like to be talked to crazy at all. Look, at all, at all, at all.
At all.
And whether you're cursing or not, I can tell when you're trying to be
Disrespectful.
what disrespectful. Yes, yes, in your words, in the way that you're talking to me. Like don't talk to me like that. Yep.
I got a
Okay.
cute rule. I got a cute rule real quick.
Okay.
Um, the person closest to the end of the bed gotta get the rag.
Coco, get your ass in a damn
Go to
corner.
right. Go Coco to the corner. Coco Candy cane to the corner.
Coco. I never heard of
now,
that rule a day in my
now
life.
look. Yeah, Crystal
Talk
said,
to
"Talk
me
to me
nice.
nice. Talk to me
Yes,
nice." That's
Crystal.
right. And
That's a
you
good
look.
way
You
to
better
walk
get that
in.
wash rag. And look. And you move over to the wet spot. And let me have a dry spot as a courtesy as a man.
Candy, wait,
Look,
okay,
I
okay,
don't
okay,
care if it
okay.
was
Do
me. I don't
y'all
care if
think
it
that
is
that's
me.
petty? Do
You
y'all
you
think that
move
that's
on
petty?
over. Hey toy. Hey
Hey,
Latoy.
Toy.
What you
Do y'all
say?
think that that's petty? I don't think that that's petty making them sleep on a wet spot. Just put a towel down. It's okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you kind of did it. You really.
Okay.
I mean,
I
that's
thought
in a
it
good
was
way.
selfish,
That's in a
Coco.
good way. That's in a good
Right.
way.
Right.
But why not? Coco with this
Coco said,
rule.
let me spice this shit up.
Look, do y'all have any sexual relationship rules? Here's mine. Motherfucker, stop acting like you didn't you oh, I'm sorry. No, you was trying to test me out. Stop acting like you don't know the right hole to go to.
That is my rule too. Candy. Papa was a Rolling Stone, but okay.
Thank you, cause that's
That
a
Don't
is
you hate
my
when
rule
guys do
violation.
that?
too.
Look, do y'all have
That's a
any sex
violation.
rules?
That's my sex
Yeah.
rule. That's my only sex rule. Like, no. Like, cause now you just turned me off that fast.
Yeah. I had to kick
Oh,
somebody out about that one day.
my other one is I cannot have sex with you if you on a hard brown liquor. Cause you'll keep going and going and going. And I'll fuck
Going and
up
going.
I would literally be like, are you done? Like I will fuck up
I
the
Yeah,
whole
I don't
mood.
like no liquor dick.
Like I don't
I
like
don't like
that.
no liquored
Mm-mm.
up dick. Cause yeah, you right. They never ready to end. It's like
No, and I'm not doing
you could
that.
pull out all the tricks and they are not ready to end that shit. It's like, oh my god, no. Just come
Yeah,
on. We didn't
that's
came in the house. You drunk. Let's just go to sleep. You want a snack? I'll make you some chicken wings, or we could do something. But let's really just go to sleep.
Yes, let's go to sleep and continue in
That
the
that only
morning. Wake
works
up.
if that only works if we both liquored up and we drunk in love and I turn into
Right,
Sasha
right.
Yes,
Fierce.
Coco. Yes, Coco. Yes. Speak on it. Yes, Coco. That would be the only reason. Y'all my soul sisters for me.
Oh, okay. We're talking about. Toy said, "Now I've had some slippery when wet moments, but it was very unintentional." No, I think they be trying it though, Latoy. I think these mugs be trying it because I'm
I
like,
really
oh
think
my
so
god,
too.
yeah, there do be situation and slippery when wet, but I honestly think that these motherfuckers be trying to see, like, dude, is she gonna let this go? Look, I just showed somebody the door one time. Bye, cause you didn't piss me the fuck off with
Damn,
that.
not
What the
the
fuck was that?
door. You
I
pissed
mean,
me off with the
man, like,
door.
ooh, I mean, jumping up out the bed holding your booty hole. Like, god damn it now. What the fuck?
I'm crying.
You
Coco.
know y'all didn't have that happen to you. Now, y'all know unless
Yes,
you're into anal or
not
something like
before.
that, I promise you, oh my God, won't nothing piss me off quicker. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
can't hop out
because
the bed before.
I know that if I'm sleeping with you, we have talked about this, and you motherfucker, you already know I'm not into that.
That is so true. That shit would get me so mad.
Oh.
That would get look at Coco. That would get me
And,
so
but
mad.
the thing of it is, there's no shade against people that like a lot of women. There are a lot of women that do like anal though. So I
Yeah,
ain't
it
saying
not,
that.
is.
not me.
It is.
Not
We
me.
got a
It
show
is.
about that coming up. So we saving that. We got a show about that coming up. Yes. Okay. Look, it's on the agenda, y'all. um. Okay. Let me. I do want to get through these little rules. So let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh no, that's not it. Here it is. Okay. Don't make threats, conditional or otherwise. So saying things like you don't have the guts to leave or I dare you to try to get along without me puts the other person into a mindset where he or she suddenly has to decide if it may come down to leaving you. Conditional threats. If you do or don't do this, then I will or won't do that. Or a good way to create a lot of doubt in a partner's mind. Yeah, don't do that. That's, yeah. 3. Don't bring up partners from the past. 4. Don't keep score, especially for trivial things. Saying things like, you got me a lousy birthday gift 3 years ago is petty and not helpful when addressing current problems. Focus on the now. 5. Don't use sweeping generalizations like you always or you never. 6. Don't argue in the bedroom. It says your bedroom should be used for sleeping, snacking, reading, TV, and sex. That's it. It needs to remain a real place of peace. Fighting in the bedroom turns into a place associated with conflict and fills the room with negative energy that is hard to shake. 7. Don't go to bed with unresolved issues. 8. Don't give. This is my rule right here. I don't go for this at all right now. Like literally, if I would meet, I've experienced this like in my younger days to the point where um if I see you doing this, I'm like, oh, this is a narcissist right here. This is a narcissist right here that I'm dealing with. Don't give someone the silent treatment longer than 1 day. It says certain people are capable of giving a partner the silent treatment for weeks. This only creates
Yeah,
a
I don't
level of
like that.
tension that makes daily living unbearable. Passing in the hallway and saying nothing for days is sad, tedious, and usually only leads to more arguments.
Yeah, because it's a build up. I don't like nothing that
Mhm.
gets build up. Like my whole thing is if something's going on right then and there, I need to hash it out right then and there. And that's with anything. Because if I
Mhm.
hold it in, it's just gonna grow. It's like a weed that just grow and grow and grow. So I can't do that. That's toxic for my mental. I can't do that. And no one should never want to do that anyway. Like speaking in general.
Mhm.
But that is very important. Like that is very important, mainly for your
Yep.
mental.
Mhm. Number 9, don't yell in front of your kids. And it says or pets. It says the noise
Or
you
pet.
generate from Look, I gotta read this one so I know about the pets. It
Look,
says the
maybe you
noise
need
you
to read.
generate from screaming at each other terrifies young kids and pets. These sensitive creatures are easily scared by disruptions in their routines, especially when they don't understand why they are happening. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It says number 10,
Okay.
don't say mean personal things. It's common for angry couples to try to hurt each other when arguments get out of control. One method is to pick on something the other person either can't control, baldness, fading attractiveness, has tried to control, weight, fitness level, or is sensitive about certain body parts, sexual performance. Like using curse words, these examples will be filed away and brought back up at a later time. That is true.
That is so true. Coco, it's a device. Okay, there you go.
There
At
you
first it
go.
was it's
You
not
got it?
connecting.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Venus
that
says
is very true. And I believe that
this
also.
is I'm a so okay, Venus says silent treatment is abuse, like actual abuse.
It
It
is.
says
It's mental abuse.
it is. Let me tell you one time, right? One time we were driving, you know, we were going to go um see his parents and things like that. So we're driving from North Carolina to Virginia, right? And we're he's driving. He's driving, right? And he gets a speeding ticket. How come when he got that speeding ticket, he refused to talk to me? Like literally, basically, till we got to his mama's house. He was, you're driving, you're speeding. Why are you mad at me?
It was you. What's that got to do
What?
with you?
I didn't get it. Why are you mad at
Your
me
foot was
about it?
not on the goddamn gas. What the
Yes,
hell?
I'm in the passenger side. I'm literally in the passenger side,
Was y'all
not doing
talking?
anything. Yeah, we was talking, because even though, he was driving, I was trying to keep company.
But it wasn't like it was like an argument or anything, like for him to drive fast.
No,
Get that
no.
adrenaline. It wasn't
You're
that.
speeding and you got caught.
Yeah, that don't got shit to do. Why you mad at me? Because you got caught. You better let that shit off and yeah, pay that damn ticket when we get back home.
Yes, that was always crazy to me. So, let's see. I think we went through all of those. No. One more thing. Don't throw things when you're angry. Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
throw things anyway. Don't throw my shit. This
Mm,
everything costs money.
yeah,
I don't
don't yeah, no,
care
even when
what
you
you
happy,
do or
right?
not.
Don't throw my stuff.
Don't throw my shit.
Right. Oh man. Okay, you guys, did you guys have anything else that you wanted to talk about? Because, like I said, I have to make it up early. Even though it's Friday, I usually like staying up and doing a longer show on Friday. I guess this was it, Voracious One. Voracious One said you were not keeping your eyes out for them boys. I guess that's why he was mad.
He won.
It was big mad.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, y'all. I keep picking myself out.
Oh, it's okay. We actually are winding it up. Now, if you have anything specific that you guys want to talk about, oh, you know what? I just thought of something that I did want to cover really quick. Thank you, Babs. I want to cover this real quick. Um,
Candy,
because
did
it
you tell them about that diss track that Shaq made for Shay Shay? That shit was funny.
no, no, I didn't because I'm not gonna be able to play it. Look, the only one to wear it safe is Dan Kendrick Lamar. Thank you, Kendrick.
I know, right?
Right. Okay, I wanted to give there was an update to a crazy story, you guys. Oh, here it is. So, this is sensitive content. It says NYPD searching for man who R-worded a woman in the middle of the street. Cameras caught man lasso woman by her neck with a belt drag her unconsciously to the ground, and essay her between the cars. Oh, you know
Did
what?
he wait? But listen, there's an update. Banger did a show
There
about
is an
it.
update. There's an update. But
Yeah,
you know what,
okay. I
y'all?
was about to say
I
there was.
changed my mind. I'm not even gonna show this. I'm not gonna show it
Yeah.
because I think it might be just that I've watched it and it really is a little triggering and graphic, and I'm just not gonna take the chance with it. So, anything else, you guys? Yeah, we do talk, we cover, look, when we have a morning show and an evening show, we do cover the gamut. Coco, do you have anything going on today?
Nah, I'm chilling tonight.
Okay, Coco's chilling tonight. So we'll see. Banger may do a members live later on. Make sure you have your notifications on. I appreciate everybody that dropped in, even if it's just for a few minutes. Thank you so much. If you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. And if you can leave a little short comment, I would appreciate that as well. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night. Stay safe.
Hi,
Have
everybody.
a good, safe night.
Good
Bye,
night,
guys.
everyone.
Good night,
Nighty.
everybody. Later. Peace and hair grease.